do when my day is over. After putting the right clothes for about an hour. Ooh, I'm turning orange from all the carrots around my neck.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
I'm dressed to impress. Out on the streets, all the taxis are showing me love. Cause I'm shining like a princess in the middle of thugs. And at the club, the bouncers recognize my face. So while you waiting in the line, we just enter the place. Let's get this party started, right? Let's get drunk and freaky fly. You with me, so it's alright. We gonna stay up the whole night. Let's get this party started, right? Let's get drunk and freaky fly. Calling all my ladies at the table.
Okay. Different intro music. You already know what time it is. It's Mina Mendoza, little girl, big personality, queen of spice. We in the building. It's Thursday. It's 7 o'clock. We live. You here. I'm here. If you're not here, I hope you get here. We got extra special spicy guests with us. We got Aria the BAWSE in the building. Let's go. We in here. And she looks so gorgeous. We already got people in the check-in. Shout out to Amanda. Best friend Amanda. And shout out to Jelly's Tainted Treats. Let's get it. Yes. And just before we even jump into this interview, definitely want to give a shout out to Jelly. So if you don't know, we're going to have an event this Saturday, April 28th. Bravery Studios in Garfield. We're going to have a networking event. We're going to have a whole bunch of podcasts that are going to come together. I know First Class, Second Place. We also got Yugi Boy. I know Maz Zaytoon. It's going to be it's a networking event. It's a community. It's going to be a whole vibe. We also have vendors. Marv, is Jelly part of the vendors? No? Well, Jelly, you're going to be part of the next one, okay? Well, if you still want to be, the invitation's there. It's always going to be there. But we're going to have vendors there. We're going to have nothing more than just cupcakes. So if you wanted to try some like natural cupcakes, my homegirl's going to be there. It's going to be a whole vibe. It's all about a community, all helping each other out. So if you can make it, April 28th, Bravery Studios. It's a free event. So stop by. We're going to have some food. We're going to have some drinks. We're going to have a good time. So bring the vibes. Leave the drama at the door. We don't do that. But back to the interview. We got Aria the BAWSE in the building. Let's get a hand clap for her. It's what if we could get a nice little hand clap. Gracias. All right, let's go. So let's talk about it, Aria. So Aria.
Yes,
Aria.
Thank you.
Aria the BAWSE. So real quick, my love. I guess like, first of all, how you feeling?
You know what? I'm feeling blessed and grateful. I woke up. I was chosen.
Yes.
And yeah, I'm here with you, girl.
Hey, it's a whole vibe. Living in the moment.
Yes.
Quick question. I got a question for you, love. Do you believe in Mercury retrograde? Or you ever heard of it before?
Yes. And that just passed a few months ago, right?
If we're in it right now.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay, so now update me. Come on, because I always say I know what I know and I know what I don't know. So come on and update me, girl.
I feel like I gotta give the actual definition of this because I know what it is, but like on the logical terms. So Mercury retrograde, let's see, Mercury retrograde definition. I always, just don't come for me. I want to give the right. So a retrograde motion is a apparent motion of a planet in a direction opposite to that of the other bodies when it's in a system. Basically, everything is the opposite. Everything is going into like where it's not supposed to go. And that's right now the universe. So it has to do with the universe and the planets and the way things are aligned. Things are not aligned right now. Mm-hmm. So when we're being in Mercury retrograde, basically it's like the planet Mercury isn't actually moving backwards, it's just slowing down. So Mercury normally moves faster than the Earth around the sun, but when Mercury is in retrograde, it is moving slower than the Earth around the sun. So because of this, I mean, I'm not no scientist, but I feel like that's why certain energies can't be balanced or certain things can't happen the way they happen because it's not normal. you know?
You know what I'm feeling? Like right in that mode of, doing the opposite. I actually really resonate with that because right now I'm currently doing the opposite of the things I would usually do.
Interesting.
You know, so I feel like, what you're saying that we're in that season right now, that's kind of what I'm doing, and I'm seeing different results. I'm interacting with different people, different things are coming into my life. So it necessarily, when you say that, it doesn't have to be a bad thing.
No.
And for me, I feel like it's a great thing because I'm stepping outside of what I used to know to be the person that I want to be now.
Yeah. And I love that you said that. It's like you're being very positive about it, because the thing about Mercury retrograde, just to put in a little retrospect before we jump into the interview, don't do too much this time. It tells you to slow down. Like if they say like you've been thinking about buying a car, don't buy the car. Do your research on the car that you want to buy, because it's not saying that you change your mind on buying the car, but this is the time to really do your homework. Like, do you want to buy a used car? Do you want to lease a car? Do you want to finance a car? Do you know what I mean? It's telling you to read. It's a lot of the word the prefix, if that's even the thing, the re. If you need to redo something again, remake, just recollect your thoughts. That's the time to do it. They always say like, don't ever take a job position during this time, but look for jobs during this time. You know what I mean? It's not saying that it's a lot of do's and don'ts, because they say that because shit is so crazy that if you basically don't commit to something during this time. And the way Mercury retrograde works, it started on the 21st of April and it ends on May 14th. And I feel like we go into like maybe a lot of Mercury retrogrades. It's in seasons, but I feel like it happens to make us kind of wake up again. Make us understand that life is not going to be always how we want it to be. And like it kind of puts us back in retrospect, like Mercury retrograde. Like again, the RE is like we need to do something again because you thought you had it, but maybe you need to look at it again before you commit to it.
And that's the season that I'm in right now, is like learning the lesson.
There you go.
And with that being different, like I always, with my finances, do what I want. And I may be like, dang, I just spent like $700 on that. And even though it was
she got money, she got money.
Even though God is good, but even though I did that, it might have been like, dang, why did I do that? So I said in the season, let me get a financial advisor. So shout out to Ramana Mott. She helps me with planning out my things. Like I went to she was like, you might think about doing a studio space and renting it out for like $400 a month, X, Y, and Z. So now what I did was I went searching and researching, and lo and behold, I found a space, and they needed my services, which is branding and marketing, organization and so forth. So we bartered. And now I have that space every Thursday, 5 to 8:30. And I'm helping with small things like a Canva list and, this and that and all things I could do in my sleep. So you are right. Thank you for that confirmation. I knew just coming here, being in your energy, I watch you on Instagram and all of that. Like, I'm just excited. I'm happy. I'm grateful. So
cheers, Queen.
Yes.
Cheers. Shout out to Bravery Studios. These nice cups. We're the first one to drink for this cup, so I'm curious. I'm like,
it's so smooth.
It's the straw for me. It's
the ice for me. Listen, I love Nikki, and they said, what celebrity would you like to go on have a Valentine's Day with? And I said Nikki, and we're gonna eat like heart-shaped ice and all of that. I love ice. Yeah, it's because she loves ice and I love ice too. And it's the ice cubes for me. I'm just saying, thank you.
Hey, okay. I see a little bit of activity happening in the check-in right now. Let's see what type of love is going on right there. All right, so shout out to Jelly, Amanda, that retrograde smacked me in the chakras Friday. Yo, they really did. And also shout out to Jelly. Jelly's like, it's also a good time for self-reflection. Again, reflection. It's that R-E word. And to work on the inner child. I love that, Jelly. So beautiful.
Yes, thank you.
So I guess let's jump into this interview, Aria. So like, when it comes to like, because when you sent me your bio, I noticed it was like a jack of all trades, a little bit of everything. I saw that you have done fashion shows, charity events. But I guess like if you could give yourself, I don't want to put you in a box because I'm really not a prescriptive person. But I guess like if you could say what it is that you do, what would you categorize that? Like how would you like to put that?
Well, my goal, first and foremost, and where I feel like, you know, I'm put here to do is be the most motivational, influential person in the world. And when I go,
she said in the world.
Period. Les Brown, I'm coming for you. No.
Let's go. I love that. Confident.
So, but thank you so much, Les Brown, for your motivation.
Hey.
So when I say that, I'm saying like, you know, that's through my fashion. That's through dance. That's through this. And that could be that person that's looking to throw fashion shows that experienced homelessness. That's a mother. That's a woman that experienced domestic violence and things like that. So all of the testimonies that I've been through, you know, it gears me up to be the most motivational, influential person in the world through music, dance, laughter, and love.
Okay.
All of the above. So I would say, you know, because Les Brown told us, like, he gave us 5 things to write down. And the first one was, what would make you happy?
Nice.
And what would make me happy is
$1 million.
seeing other. No,
I'm kidding.
I mean,
It was a
listen.
joke.
I did.
It was a
No,
joke.
listen. I did say financial freedom so that I can buy whatever I want, do whatever I want, and I can impact the world the way I want because I
love
need
that.
money to do it. So that is
Yes.
somewhere down there in here. But the first one is, you know, connecting with people and seeing how my help, you know, God, I call him God, whoever you call him though, you know, or her, you know, is working through me to put this message out. And it is just, like I said, to be motivational, inspirational. And I want to see somebody, you know, like the girl that did my nails. Shout out to you, Star. You know, she did my nails. She's just learning how to do nails. And she did it. She hit me up like, Aria, I really want to do your nails. Like, please, like, you know, X, Y, and Z. And I'm like, yes, girl, let's do it.
Yeah.
And now I'm giving her different ideas on her brand. I'm connecting her with this person. And every day watching her grow, watching her flourish. That's what I love. And she's not paying me. She's not doing anything from my pockets. I mean, she gave me nice nails. But, you know, and that's my thing, to wake up every day and see 5 people, 10 people that I've impacted so they can impact someone else and they can impact someone else. So we could get this love flowing.
Love that.
So
I love that.
That's it.
So you
That's it.
mentioned dance, singing. So I say, when you say dance, what type of dance would you say is your favorite? Like, what's something that you feel like you know you're good at?
I would say like contemporary, you know, sexy heels, you know, hip hop. I mean, I've been dancing probably since I was 7, Jersey City Dance Academy.
Okay, shout out to
you.
Jersey City. Let's go. Shout out to Jersey. Period.
201 stand up. That's the fact.
Let's go.
So, yeah, so, you know, Jersey City Dance Academy, I've been dancing for a while. And I would say I love all of them. But, you know, like lyrical, contemporary, and like, you know, hip hop and heels.
Did you guys have a step team?
No, not at Jersey City Dance Academy.
I feel like we used to compete. I went to school in Patterson, and I was part of a step team there. And I'm like, we competed with somebody in Jersey City, and I'm trying to think who it was. I can't think that far behind. I'm still trying to find that.
I definitely understand. You know what? I just want to run it back real quick to like you saying like things are so crazy and out of whack because I just had somebody just DM me, right? And they were just like, you were just so rude to me and it was crazy. And I like...
They said that to you?
Yeah, and I was like going through the
what
messages.
What did you do?
Nothing. I was going through the messages like, wait a minute, who is this
Yo,
person?
dang.
You don't even remember me? And I don't. I don't know what... You know, so it was just so weird. And I was just like, send me, like, what is going on? Like, tell me, talk to me. I was like pleading, like, what's going on? Because I don't want anybody thinking that I'm like, you know, rude or
was it a guy
anything.
or girl?
Yes.
Oh.
You know, so it was just like so weird. I was trying to come up with the bottom of it, but it just didn't come. And I just ended up like blocking them. But I screenshotted the messages because I'm the queen of receipts. Y'all know that. So I am the queen. And so, you know, it just was weird. But you letting me know about the retrograde right now, it just like... It just confirmed because I was just letting it roll off my shoulders, like all the negative things. I was just doing what I know.
Wait a second, all this has been happening. Like, yo, shit is out of line. Shit is out of line.
So I'm sorry for that, but I love all types of dance though. Too.
Okay. I'm done. She was like, how we connected those two right now? But I'm here for it. Okay, so I mean, dancing. I love dancing. I definitely. Am I a great dancer? No, but am I a good dancer? I think so. I definitely move around. I feel like if there's a beat, you can move around. But like, okay, you said singing.
Yes.
So what do you feel like your voice is? Like soprano? Like, where are we with the singing?
So I get like a earthy kind of feel, like a, India Irie, something very like, earthy and beautiful, and like just who she is unapologetically. It's not a note that she has to hit that got to be perfect. She just is who she is, and it just ends up sounding amazing.
Hold on, love. We're going to keep your camera angle like that. I'm going to move your microphone because I feel like this is bothering me.
Okay. Get me right, girl. Get me right.
I felt like
yes.
it was bothering me a little bit. I was
Thank
just like,
you. That's how you fix a clean crown.
You see, now you can see you. Yo, tell me what y'all think. I feel like I fixed. I feel like, I don't know. There was like a structure right there, and I was like, if that's bothering me, I don't want that.
Thank you, Queen. I appreciate that.
I'm like, did I fuck up mine? All right, I think I'm good. Antoine, can you put a camera on me real quick? All right.
She ready.
All right, good. I feel like I gotta sink down. Maybe my bun's too high, but whatever. That's how y'all know it's live. I gotta fix it in the moment. But all right. So when it comes to like the singing,
yes,
I love that you are very grounded. I like, because when I think of India Arie, she gives me like grounded, like earthy vibes, bohemian vibes, not judgmental vibes. Like, I feel like she's like soft,
Yeah.
She's someone that I feel like when I listen to her, like, I don't know, like it's easy to tune into like my soft feminine girl energy, because I feel like you certain music bring out different people of you.
Yes.
Like India Arie is soft. If I were to think of like maybe a little bit of a aggressive singer, who's more like Beyonce
or Christina Aguilera.
Yeah,
she
more aggressive.
Yes.
But it's like, but that's their style. That's what works for them. Some people are just soft, and then you have like chill, like Aria Badu chill.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just like, so I guess like, when did you notice that you could sing?
To be honest, my mom is, shout out to my mom. I love you, Mom.
Shout out to Mom, dude.
And she actually is a rapper, and she has music in like Tokyo.
What's her name though?
Miss Tiny Terror, period on period on period.
Hey.
And she actually has music in like Tokyo, France, or whatever. So she was recording this song for Tokyo, and her friend wasn't around at the time. So the producer is from France.
Oh, wow.
So he came over for a little while to lay some tracks down with my mom and my dad.
Okay.
So, and my dad's name is Black Math. Shout out to you, Dad. I love you so much.
Shout out to the parentals.
Okay, the parentals.
Let's go. I love that.
So my mom called me downstairs, and she was like, baby, I need you. So I just kept saying, she is the queen of New Jersey. And my mom was like, no. I was like, no, wait, hold on. You didn't tell me I had to sing it. So I was just like, and she is the queen of New Jersey.
Hey.
And then he was like, yeah, that's the one. And we did it. So I ended up being on a song in Tokyo, probably at like freaking 9 with my mom. So that was crazy. So I probably was just singing. And me and my sister had the same room. Shout out to my sister and my nephew Mosi. Love you, baby.
Go.
And we just used to be singing in the room. Like, you sing one song, I sing one song, you sing one song, I sing one song, and it just was like that. So
I love that.
It's a musical family all together.
We're all entertainers.
All of them.
Who's the star?
Everyone.
Oh, okay.
But my sister, I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna hold you. My sister got that, and she just is growing and developing herself. I'm the oldest. I got 4 younger siblings, and one from my mom and one from my dad, and 3 from my dad. Yeah. My stepdad, I call him my dad. So my mom and him have been together since 5th grade. Like, that's and they dated before that, but I just met him in 5th grade. I was just like, what is with my mom? Because I never seen nobody with my mom.
Why you know him like that?
Like, you doing at the family cookout now? But yeah, so, I embraced him. My actual biological father was in prison for 13 years for murder. So I didn't really have a strong connection or bond with him, and things like that. So, my stepdad was there, and, I call him my dad. So, and I'm not afraid to say that because he's my bonus dad. And, so them being musical, my sister, doing her thing, she just coming out of her shell, doing all she could do. And she's an amazing singer, and she just needs time to develop. But my sister, She'll out sing me. She'll outdo. I mean, now some things that I could do that she can't. So I don't get excited over there.
Yo,
but
done.
she got the pipes. She's beautiful, smart, intelligent, and I'm working on her.
Okay.
We're gonna work on her, girl.
Let's go. I love that. So it sounds like the family is very supportive of one another. You
Yes.
know, towards like, I guess, whatever it is that you guys want to do. But I love that because I feel like having a supportive family when you want to do something is so important, because I speak to so many people. I get guests all the time, and I feel like when you come from a supportive place, it makes you go even higher.
Yes.
Because like, even if you don't got that supportive, you know, because there's the stories that come out of that, like you came out the mud on your own, nobody supported you. But the beauty of having someone to support you, you know, it matters. It matters so much. Like it makes you feel better about what you're doing. It's reassuring. It's that reinforcement, you know.
And you just can't take it for granted either. Cause
Yeah.
I remember I just gave birth to my daughter. I was in college. I gave birth to my daughter my junior year. I met her father in school.
Okay.
And shout out to you, annoying Aggie self.
I'm done. Okay.
But yeah, so I had her my junior year. I gave birth on a Thursday. I was back in school on Monday.
Oh my God.
And yeah, and I had like a club on campus. Like, you know, I just had a big event, like over 100 people.
How were you that tired?
Girl.
Oh my God.
Girl. I used to listen to that song, I just can't give up now.
Yo,
Woo, girl. I was on a bus on my way to welfare, listening to that song, crying. I remember the breeze, girl. Every time I feel that way, I'm just like
2023.
and
No
you know-
excuses. No excuses. What's your excuse? I went to school after I had a baby. Like, yo, that's
and I never
fire.
stopped going to school pregnant. I had to turn the desk to the side.
Oh my
sit
God.
in. I remember
She's
I was
like,
late
I don't fit in here no more, but this works.
I was late for
love
class one day.
this.
I dropped first of all, I was late for class. I couldn't fit in the desk. Didn't know that. Then
Yeah.
I had to turn aside. Made a whole ruckus and noise. Then I spilled my whole like little.
Oh my God, Antoine,
slushy
can we
from
turn this
school.
into a short, like where you clip it? Are you able to clip it so I can remember this? Marv used to do it for me, like clip the scene. Okay, never mind. We'll talk about it later. Cause I'm like, damn, I want to use this as a clip. It's just dope.
But yeah, it's just so crazy. So, anyways, just to fast forward, I just you know, was just in a space where,
Yeah.
you know, it's good vibration, good energy. You know, I have musical family. My sister is amazing, and I spilled everything that day. And what I can say is, you know, when you have somebody that loves you and that supports you, make sure that you value them, because there was a point in time where I didn't value my support system, and I had them. You know, okay, I'm in school. I got Leilani, which is my daughter. Shout out to you, my baby, my most precious gem. I love you, baby. So it would be times, girl, where, you know, I'm like, Mommy, I want to do this dance class, and I want to do this, and I want to do that, and I want to do that. And now they're like, okay, girl, because now hold up, you know. So, you know, make sure that you're prioritizing when you have your support system. Make sure that you are thinking not just of yourself, but
Yeah.
of everyone. Even though all of them love your kid, even though all of them will have them in the drop of a dime, it still doesn't have to be every drop and every dime that you have.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes you got to sit in the house. And that's that.
Facts.
You know, so. But now my daughter's old enough, she's booking her own appointments. She's probably booked for 2 weeks right now.
Oh.
I'm so serious.
Wow.
Yeah, she's
Okay.
girl.
So we sing, we dance. I guess my next question is like, when did we start doing events? Because I see that under your belt as well. So first, let's talk about the charity event, because you wrote that in your bio. What was this about? What was the charity? Walk me through that.
Okay. So shout out to you, King. I appreciate you. You know, I love you. This is a young boy that I actually came encounter with in college before I had my daughter. And he was suffering from a rare blood cancer.
Oh, wow.
And you know, he actually survived it, but he's still going through, you know, hospitalization, you know, excuse me, disclaimer, urinating blood and things like that due to the harshness of the chemotherapy. So he started his own nonprofit, and he's, you know, going to different hospitals, giving kids. This is actually the bracelet from him, and it says, you know, don't give up, hashtag King Strong, and he's always inspiring everybody, even adults, anybody you could think of, to be better, to be who they are. He delivers care packages, they help with rental assistance and all of these things. So this is a little boy that's going through so much hardship, in the most beautiful way. 2 younger siblings and 2 amazing parents, and he's just amazing. So I have a nonprofit I'm developing called Dance for the Cause, and that was the name of my dance team in college. And I just said to myself,
for a cause, like how do you spell it?
D4TC, dance, the number 4, THECAUSE, Dance for the Cause. And I just said to myself, like, the generic ones get all, they get all the love. We know we're going to have a plethora of parades for, breast cancer. We know we're going to do the dang on thing for lupus awareness. We know we're going to pop out for those things and support. Facts. But when it comes to everyday people, they can be a cause too. Everyday people that are drowning in hospital bills, drowning in life situations, they need help too. And that's what I changed my mind, and I was like, a cause can be anything. And that's where I expanded outside. So I found him again at Daniel Leather's fashion show. I got casted for that show, and I saw him again, and I was like, oh my gosh. Now it's not just the cute, like, oh my gosh, like the love I have. It's like I'm a mom now too and I haven't seen him in years. So it just was like, oh my gosh, come here, little baby. And just to see him just growing and amazing. The 2 weeks after that, he was hospitalized. So it was just like, whoa, So they're shooting for less harsh chemicals in the radiation process and the chemotherapy process. So that's what we're fighting for. So
I love that.
That's him. So I infuse my events with a nonprofit, and he just happens to be the nonprofit that I'm supporting at this moment.
I love that. And what's hashtag Strong, you said?
King Strong.
King
so his
Strong.
Instagram is King Fights Cancer. That's KingFightsCancer. King Fights Cancer.
King Fights Cancer.
Yes.
And I love that. I feel like I really love that because like I feel like when it comes to creating a voice for someone or a community, I definitely feel like it's something that we should be helping one another. Because like, I don't know, like even like, I don't know, if you could like a picture, if you could repost something, whatever, like why can't you repost me? Why can't you like me? You know what I mean? It's kind of like it's so free. Like the support is free. Love is free.
Yes.
Why are we being so difficult to give it? Like it's just so wild to me, you know what I mean? And we give it to people sometimes that don't really, and this is nothing to other organizations or other things that are doing it, but it's just sad because I don't know, it's just like people are more likely to give it to somebody that they, there's no connection. Like you could actually have a connection. So it's just wild to me. So I love the fact that you are putting a spotlight on something that not only is helping him, but also helping something for a better cause for some people that might need that radiation and might want something less toxin, or just giving people more options. And okay, here's the medicine and this is all we have. So I love that. Can we get a hand clap, Antoine? A round of applause. Hey, okay. So I was like, hey, what's going on over there? So,
Spicy.
That part. So, all right. So we talked a little bit about the dancing love. We talked a little bit about, you getting into singing, your family, and how that supports. Talk to me about this fashion show.
Yeah.
What's that about? What type of fashion?
Yeah, like all types of fashion. Like for me personally, I'm really into sustainable fashion myself. And I really developed that in the pandemic because I just started like really getting out there. And when I say really getting out there, we take baby steps around here, okay? So getting out there, but when the world shut down, my job fired me.
Fired you or laid you off?
No, girl, fired me because my daughter's school closed. I didn't have a babysitter. So this is before they was offering up work from home.
Oh my God.
Yeah, girl.
So they were just like, that's it? You're done?
Done.
Oh my God.
So now it's in a situation where it's like, yo, what do I do? With now taking care of my household, that's one thing we're gonna put to the side. But like, what do I do with my image? When I'm building, I don't have any money to buy anything now. So I started looking at my closet like, okay, this is we could do something with this. And I started going on YouTube and like looking at different DIYs and stuff like that, making, you know, these grandma heels and a pair of jeans I can't fit anymore because I gained some weight.
Nah, you look very good though. Stop playing.
Girl, you didn't see me before.
Yeah.
But, no, thank you, God. Yeah, I made some thigh-high boots out of that. Like, you know, different outfits, different two-piece sets and things like that. So now with me loving like fashion and getting into that, I used to always love runway. And I started with my knees bent, no confidence, and now the world is my runway and I slay all day. Okay, like it's fashion shows where I am the shortest one in New York Fashion Week, official New York Fashion Week. With the model experience, I was the shortest model, you know, in my lineup. Like if we see the collection walk, I was the shortest one, you know. So I just love fashion shows. I love, you know, doing those things. And I just, as I learned my purpose of being the most motivational, influential person in the world, that's how I get people together. That's how I get them to network. Nobody that's a part of what I'm doing, even if they don't like that we started 30 minutes late, or, you know, not everybody had a chance to get their makeup done, you know, but most things, most big high-end shows, they don't always provide hair and makeup. So I got to get used to
do it on your own.
Exactly. But, you know,
bring your own team.
That too, yes.
Okay.
So, you know, they may be a model or two that's mad. I don't know. I'm just like, come here, talk to me. No.
Oh, damn. She's not funny. She's not funny. Okay.
So, yeah, so that was it, Queen. Like, just bringing people together, networking, collaborating, and they always have a good time. Even if I'm looking back and I see somebody that used to be on the show, that was just in the show, I see like 5 models or 5 vendors or this person that's liking their stuff and engaging and things like that. And that's what I live for.
Okay.
That's what I live for.
I love that. I love that so much for you. I just love hearing your story. I feel like it's very positive. I feel a lot of great energy right now. So I love the fact that you're so humble and you want to just empower people and that you want to just be a positive footprint in people's lives. So I guess my next question to you, love, is like, what are you working on currently right now?
Currently, right now, I have 3 projects I'm working on.
Anything that you could share? Because I don't want to like put it out there if it's not done.
I appreciate that.
Okay.
Yeah. So June 3rd, there is a celebrity basketball game that I am helping put on. Shout out to Ballin' for Peace, H2O. You know, so I'm going to be putting together the dancers for that, the entertainment, halftime, you know, things like that, vendors. So if you know any vendors or whatever, that's what I'm doing with him. You know, last one we had Lola Brooks out. You know, I mean, girl, I don't even want to be like that. But yes, it's a celebrity basketball game. And when I say celebrity, I mean _ celebrity.
Hey.
I have a Juneteenth event, you know, January 17th in Montclair, New Jersey. And I'm going to be putting on a fashion show.
Okay.
And one thing I want to say is, like, don't be afraid, everyone, to like shoot your shot. And it was already a thing that was already established.
What do you mean shoot your shot? Like shoot your shot in making clothes?
No, shoot your shot in anything. Like if you have a thought and you're like, you know what, I think I'm going to do this. Go ahead and try. Like, you know, like how I was hitting you up and you was leaving me on red and I still hit you back up. And you left me on red and I still hit you back up because I'm shooting my shot around here. Yeah, we don't do that.
But
you know?
I always got back. I just felt like I couldn't get back with a date. And then once I got back with a date, I was like, yo, it's here.
I'm here. One thing I'm saying is, don't take it personal.
Right. Aria definitely was hitting me up for a while. And I was like, yo. But I just remember I was looking at it and I was like, okay, I got stuff already booked. But the minute I found an opening, I was like, all right, let's go. This is it. This is the time. This is it. And it happened.
And that's why you can't take things personal. You know, so now I'm saying this event was already established. Food trucks, stage, mayors coming, everything. I said, well, what do you think about putting on a fashion show?
Yeah.
She was like, I love that idea. And now I'm putting on a fashion show. June 17th in Montclair. You feel me? Don't be afraid. Because either they're going to leave you on red, you got to assume that they busy, leave them on red, assume that they're going to see you eventually.
Busy.
Not
busy
even
and
you.
Going through life and things.
Girl,
and all that.
It's other people. Like, shout out to Jazzy the Kid, because you be leaving me on red too, but that's my sis. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's my sis. So I don't take it personal because I get it, because I'm not a person to someone else. And it's not intentional.
No.
So that's why I just remember I don't take things personal, and don't be afraid to shoot your shot. So with that, I have that coming up. So June 3rd, June 17th, I have
Wait, what's the fashion that's gonna be in the fashion show? Like, what type of fashion?
So
any
I have,
fashion like names that you want to give a shout out to?
me.
Okay.
I have Intimate Me Boutique. Shout out to Intimate Me Boutique. I have Sandy. You know, she makes like a beautiful custom made jewelry from Kenya. Hand painted. Yes. So
handmade.
Yes.
We love
beautiful
that.
pieces,
We
bags,
love that.
everything. So shout out to them. I am looking for 2 more.
Okay.
So but for the event for June 3rd, we're looking for a few.
Okay.
June 17th, just 2 more.
Any information just for any viewers that are vendors? Like, what is it that you're looking for? Like, do you have to bring your own table? What's the fee? Like, anything that you could share for anyone that could be interested right now, and where they could contact you? Because if you are looking for vendors, just in case, is there vendors looking right now?
Right. So my personal vendors, now the vendors at the event personally do have to bring their own tables.
Okay.
My vendors that come in through me, I will supply the table.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Now if you need a clothing rack, you're on your own. But you know, the tables I will supply. Tablecloth I will supply. The fee. Okay. So what it is,
and you don't have to say that. You
no.
That could be a private
that's okay. So
conversation.
the one for June 17th, because the one for June 3rd is like a link, and I have to send that. So I haven't really looked too much into that, but I know June 17th. What I said is we're gonna donate $500 to $750 as a unit coming from Aria the BAWSE Brand to the nonprofit organization that's attached to it. So even though I'm coming in and she's putting me in, I still want to let her know, like, you know, we're here. So, you know, I might put $250 in myself, and then between the vendors, the models, the this, the that, we put together something, you know, another $250, and we go ahead and give it in.
Okay.
So it's not really a set price with the vendors for the 17th. So, you know, who's ever willing to work, let's go. It's going to be a lot of people there.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? And we get to celebrate and put on for, you know, us.
Yeah. Also, give out your Instagram, or where is it that the people can find you, contact you?
Okay. Yeah, you could
give out your handle, love.
Okay, perfect. You could find me on Instagram, Aria the BAWSE, AriaTheBAWSE, and that's on all platforms. Sometimes you might have the space in between the Aria and the BAWSE, because you gotta have a last name sometimes. But that's. But that's it. And you could also text me 267-217-3054. Don't be afraid. Text me, call me, and just give me maybe 24 to 48 hours to respond if I, you know, don't get back to you right away.
Love that. I love that. And also, I do see her that she's in the check-in right now. Shout out to Nadine. Yeah, she's going to get married. She's going to get married in May. We're going to go to her wedding. It's going to be amazing. Yeah. We're definitely going to drink, have a good time. I'm going to look nice. Period. Gonna look nice, all of us. So it's gonna be a great time. Thank you for inviting me. But super excited about that. So let's continue this interview, love. So you're telling us, told us a little bit of projects that you're working on right now. So what I'm gonna do right now, damn it, I didn't bring it. So I usually have a segment during the show that is called the Spice Card, right? So with this Spice Card, love, you're gonna pretend like this is American Express Platinum. You're not going to owe anything. There's no interest. There's nothing like that. So I'm going to give you this card, and you have 24 hours to do whatever it is that you want. Mm-hmm. So you now have the card, love. What does this 24 hours look like? And you can do whatever you want. There is no limit.
So I'm definitely probably, you know, going to... Now, I got to shop with this. I can't just gift out anything, right?
No, you could gift out whatever.
All right, so...
Because you could buy a gift card with a credit card, right?
This girl is smart.
Hell yeah. I thought about this question. I was like, how can I, like, make sure that I could do so much with this? So, yeah.
So, I would definitely start my university. So I do have a university that I'm in the process of starting. I won't say the name, but I would definitely get that up and running. Mm-hmm. You know, buy all the supplies, everything I need to have a fully equipped, university, and get some backup because I won't have this card tomorrow. I would definitely, whatever she wants, I'm gonna tell her to write a list of 40 things that she wants. Whatever is on that 40, I'm getting it. Mm-hmm. Telling my sister to do the same. Everybody in my family do the same. Everybody got 40 things to get on their list. I'm definitely going to look for at least 3 nonprofits personal causes that I can donate to. I definitely want to have a space where, you know, we have a church. Like, I would definitely invest into a church, a place where we could worship, a place where it's a safe space. Make sure that I have like high end, like surveillance, and make sure that it's like, you know, motionless, you know, where you got to have your hand in order to get in, like something really high tech. I would definitely open up a space in the metaverse as well, for my university and for all the things that all the businesses that I like, you know, fund. I would start that same thing in the metaverse, and doing business as what I have out here. You know, because the metaverse is where we're going. I would definitely place a couple trades. Okay, I love Nas 100. I love the pound dollar, and I love gold. Okay, I lose some money on gold sometimes, but I'm gonna get the hang of it because a lot of my people really are making a lot of money with that. So just a disclaimer. But so I would definitely place a few trades, a few stocks, and you know, I would actually save put some money to the side for tomorrow. Like, even though they say I can't use it tomorrow, you can't tell me that I can't put money aside for tomorrow.
This when it was able to. Okay, hell yeah. That's
I told you to put a hold on it.
I was like, listen, I bought a plane ticket, but the plane's not going till June.
Period.
Yeah, but I bought it. It's already done. Like, can't take it back. Yeah.
So yeah, that's what I was doing. And then my daughter, like, you know, she has a book coming out. It's launching June 30th.
Ooh, what's the book called?
So that I have to keep under wraps, but we definitely created it to be something where it's a life lesson for a child and a preteen to know, and also a teacher can use it and turn it into different pieces of curriculum. Yeah, I didn't want just it to be a book to read and then you toss it out like those, you know, ghetto love story books and all of that stuff. Like, you know, I wanted it to be a good read and also have a good message that can be utilized to even outlive her.
Yeah,
so
love that.
I would make sure she wants to have an ice cream truck. So, you know, all of these things. So, you know, I don't have to worry about her school. Shout out to my aunt, my mom, everybody. They pay, like, her schools pay for. She has another fund where if she wants to start a business, she can. If I have another baby, I don't know what you gonna do. But this baby, because you're the first of the generation, she's like, you know, secure, lit. So, yeah, I would just do all those things. And I guess my daughter's father, if you want a basketball or something, could get that.
I'm dead. She's like, if you want this one thing only, I'll get you it. It's fine.
That's it.
Whatever. I'm dead. I love that. Okay. So, anything else before you give the car back?
And you know what I would do too? I would make sure that I take care of everybody in my family's funeral. Okay. Like, and I know that sounds crazy, but you know, my mom, she has like a large life insurance policy. And she always said, like, you know, I don't want to be that parent where you're struggling to scrape up money to bury me. And I want to make sure that, you know, because freaking funerals is not like $10,000, $7,000. Like, dang, you wasn't even giving me that much when I was here.
Yeah,
you know,
there's more too if you want certain things. Like if you want a specific coffin, depending what funeral home to throw it in, where to put your burial ground, if you even want to be buried in the ground, everything is like a add-on. And it's just like, damn, like I thought I don't want to be like laughing at morbidity, but it's like I should be done. Like, things. Like, yo, why do I gotta pay? I'm not even alive anymore.
No facts.
Can we just put it on my name?
Like, put it on the
even
tab,
though, like, I'm not coming
tab.
back. Like, I always wanted that. Like, yo, just put it on my name. Put everything on my name. Don't even matter. Send me a bill.
So that's what I would do. I'll get back to it later.
Yo, fact. It's a person. The social's real. That's just as wild to me.
Yeah, so that's what I would do. That's the last thing. It should be. A lot of things should be. I'll be looking at sometimes some of the stuff in the store. And I just be like, don't make me.
Water should
Sometimes
be free.
I get on the bus and I'm just like, all right, thank you. And I just get on the bus. Don't talk to me. Sometimes I'll be looking at this stuff in the store, like all of this. Why can't I have this?
Yo, I'm
like,
dead.
what did you make this for? To charge me $4 for it? I'm not like, you know, not to say that I'd be stealing. Prove it, Satan. No, but
I cannot steal.
Me either, girl. I'm scary. I used to be able to sneak so many people into my house, do all of this stuff when I was younger, but I just couldn't.
Yeah, when you're younger, because I feel like you don't understand consequences, and like you don't understand like if you do something bad, that's just really gonna even out. You know, as you get older, you're like, nah, I'm not gonna do that because this something bad might happen. But like, I remember when I was a kid, I thought I was so cool because I stole lip gloss. I thought I was so cool, like so cool. And like now, to do what I did, I'm like, oh my God, like I was a psycho. And someone probably definitely saw me. They just didn't say shit. They're like, yo, I'm not taking this girl to jail. Little ass girl stealing some dollar ass lip gloss.
Like, yeah.
Yo, like, but who the fuck was that? I was just thinking in my head, like, yo, imagine like getting in trouble. You play stupid games, you get stupid prizes. As my best friend Amanda would say. I feel like
You play stupid games, you get stupid prizes.
It's my little button. But yeah, yo, that shit is just all right. So we taking the car back? That's
Yes, that's it.
That's it. All
That's
right. Let's go. Let's give a round of applause, Anton. That was the longest 24 hours with the car. People usually give it back before I had to ask twice. That's good. That's amazing. People usually get stumped. They have to sit here and think, but you were like, no, I'm ready. I was waiting for this moment.
Shout out to my financial advisor, Romana, because she already
that was some financial advising planning, bro. Tell me that everybody who's been rocking with us from the get-go, every time I give somebody this card, they have never been prepared. And I didn't probe her. I did not probe her. This is organic.
Yes.
This is completely organic. All right,
because you caught me off guard with the retrograde. I was like, no, what kind of
what this mean? This is why he DM'd me like this. Like, the fuck? Feeling wise. Your shit is wild. It is true, like, Mercury retrograde. All I hope is that anybody who's going through something right now, again, like how you said, is the lessons. Maybe it's teaching you how to rethink something. You know what I mean? Don't take it so personal. Lead with empathy. You know what I mean? Try to, like, do it like that.
Because we was all young and dumb at one point.
Real.
We was all young and dumb at one point. And if you just move with grace and you give people grace, that's why I'm talking to you, baby daddy. No, but
this is why I'm giving you a basketball, okay?
No, because he got on my nerve 2 days ago, but I still love him though. No, but you know, when you move with grace and when you understand that, okay, you know what, this person did that because they not, you know, they're not like in their right state of mind. They're not like, you know, they're just operating, kind of moving with the devil a little bit. Like, because you know, we got two sides. We got two sides, good and bad. So if they're not moving with the good, then they're moving with the bad. You know what I'm saying? So just have compassion. And that's why that's why I just blocked the person. I was just like, stay blessed. Moving a little weird.
Yeah.
But stay blessed.
Facts. And you should use that block button. I feel like it's there for a reason. So, like, I don't know. Definitely use it. I empower people to use it. You shouldn't let people enter your space. And if they are in your space and they are not respecting it, then by all means use it. You know what I mean? Now, if you're just blocking people, like get into arguments like, yo, fuck you, fuck your mother, block. Ooh. And I'm like, that's not even cool because I'm like, I didn't even get to respond. I'm like, I've been there like that. I've been toxic like that. And then you unblock the person and act like your phone died. Like, no, I've been there. I've been there. I've done that. I've done that.
We all
I'm
grow,
not
girl.
happy and proud of it, but see, now I don't do that no more. Facts.
Yeah, that's like, you know, us just taking a moment to look where we came from to where we are now, so we take more pressure off of ourselves right now because mama, we made it.
Yo,
you know, because we're not doing those things anymore, and that's just what that is. So I'm proud of you, girl.
Thank you. I'm proud of all of us. We all come a long way. So I guess, like, love, just to, like, you know, because time is going by a little quickly. You know, I want to get into some, like, you know, some different little topics and stuff. Did you hear about what happened with Jerry Springer? I mean, that's not fun because I'm like, it wasn't fun. But I feel like my memory of him is fun.
Yeah,
you know? Absolutely. Like, you know, rest in peace, Jerry Springer.
Yes.
You know, rest in peace. He passed away today at the age of 79. He was diagnosed with cancer last year. And I guess just things, you know, it is what it is. And he passed away. I feel like Jerry Springer is a nostalgic imprint in my life. You know what I mean? Because he was like the toxic psychologist. You know what I mean? Because it's low key like that. Yes. He was a talk show host, but he knew how to instigate, you know?
That's true.
And interesting. It stayed calm. I don't think I ever saw Jerry get mad.
Because he played too much.
Yo, for real.
You know, I think he was also just giving us a way to, like, you know, a funny way for us to think about our actions.
That's true.
Like, you mean to tell me that you let Tyrone just smash you and your friend and da-da-da-da, and it's like, wait,
and
no,
Tyrone
Jerry
was gay the whole time?
Yeah,
Yo, I've been like, some wild shit. This is how did this happen? This is some Jerry Springer shit. Like yo, and like forever that even that in White Chicks, you know, when that whole shit came around, you know, not to like you know, if anybody didn't see the movie, but when everything came around and they found out that the guys were the guys and the girls were the girls and everything, yo, the lady came out like, yo, this is some Jerry Springer shit. Like you can, like I hope that, you know, that's what I'm talking about. The nice memory. Like it was some wild shit in his show, but yo, let me tell you something. The best times with Jerry, I feel like was at the end, the commentary.
Yes.
You know, when he brought everybody back on stage.
Like, okay, so all of y'all come and look together as a collective.
Yo, for real. And a whole unit.
Like, what is wrong
and
with
now
you?
You got the audience asking them, like, listen.
That was my thing.
Yo, they used to come crazy.
I used to plan it out like, Jerry, I don't have nothing to say. I just wanted to buy Jerry beans.
Yo, for real. I'm dead. The Jerry beans.
I'm not going to lie. I really wanted my Jerry beans, but now I would never do anything like that. But you know, maybe one night in New Orleans, but nobody, you know, say no cameras around.
I'm dead. I'm dead.
But Jerry no, like, you know, I was like 10, like I was not supposed to be watching Jerry. I grew up off of Jerry and Steve Wilkos, you know, all of them, like the paternity.
When Steve was on Jerry, when he was just like that guy on the corner and they used to be like, Steve, I don't even know why, because he wouldn't even talk. He would just be on camera.
Because he let them scrap for a little while.
Yo,
Steve just let you know what I'm saying? He was going to break it up, but he let them scrap for a little while. He let us get some action. That was a real Bad Girls Club and a real Bad Boys Club
they
before
really
anything.
Each other. I wonder like what the auditions look like. All right, so we're all going to play Fight Club. Whoever survives
slapping,
gets an episode.
no fighting.
Yo, you can't cry. That like it'll be some wild shit. Like I wonder what that audition looks like because how many people? Because they do that in the show. If you want to be on the Jerry Springer show, or if you had an affair and you want to talk about it on camera, like that should be wild.
I brought him here to let him know I've been sleeping with his brother for 5 months.
Yo, for real. Yo, that shit is wild.
No, but you know what? I love how you speaking about Jerry because that's how I wouldn't be remembered. I want people to be like, yo, I remember Aria told me like I couldn't even, I could open this shop and I ain't even need to doubt myself. And now look, I got 3 shops, one in all over the tri-state. And now I got my kids doing, like I want people to talk about me just like that. So, you know, there's no coincidence, you know, and you bringing that up because that's just more confirmation because the work starts when I leave here, you know. So that's just, you know, gonna be more confirmation to just making sure that I know my clear message and making sure that I make sure that people, you know, understand that.
Yeah,
like you know what I'm saying? They feel that.
Love.
Yes.
You make sure that like what you do is genuine and true and. You know, you just keep doing that. That's all you could do in a world. You know, stay genuine, stay true, make sure it's real. You stay to yourself. You don't try to produce negative energy. And if you do produce negative energy, because it's okay, we're not perfect. Right. The whole point is taking accountability.
Yes.
And I feel like that's the main thing. Like people be like, oh, like I'm not a negative person. I'm like, is that even real? Mm-mm. Because you could be negative sometimes because it's okay to be off some track. But my whole point is about taking the negative and turning it into a positive. Like you can mess up. You can maybe do a little white lie. You can maybe hurt someone's feelings because you decided to be selfish in a moment. But if you could take accountability and fix that and become self-aware that it's not about you, that's growth. Yes. And I got a hand clap, Antoine. Let's go. I feel like Jerry. When he would say this positive message. Like at the end of each show, he always had that positive message where he would be alone in the room. He was like, so just so you know, felt like a Jerry moment.
Yeah, that was a beautiful moment, and I feel like that just is confirmation. Like you have to. You know, and I love how you're all about positivity.
Thank you.
And you're all about, you know, bringing people together and you know, collaborating. And I just feel like the energy is like great throughout the whole.
You gotta come on Saturday. Gotta come on Saturday to that bravery event.
I'm coming.
Shout out to Amanda. Oh, we got to ask you the question because we got vegan wine in the building. Oh, man. So she's like, Amanda's just co-signing with us. She's Good Trash TV. And Jamanda's like, word, those were the shows we had to watch homesick from school. Yo, facts. Or when you skip school, or like in the summer when you had no school. Like, that was the only time I used to watch Jerry.
And Maury.
Jerry and Maury.
Yo, you
Maury was
are
the shit.
not the father.
Yo, or you are the father. My
Like, Jerry,
best
dang.
was when they showed the odd couples. Like the couples that you didn't think would be together, and they would just bring them all on stage. Like, that shit was wild. I was like, oh my God.
The whole thing was wild. The
It
whole
was.
thing. But you know what? I want to tell you, speaking on reality TV shows, I do have a reality TV show that I am launching.
What does she
We're
not
gonna
do?
we're
Jack
gonna
of all trades.
And you know what they say? Let me correct y'all out there real quick. They
go.
say jack of all trades, master of none. But that's the problem, that we shorten things like WYD instead of saying what are you doing, right? So jack of all trades, master of none is oftentimes greater than the master of one. Because see, if I got multiple things to fall back on and you only have one, and that thing don't work out for both of us, because I got that on my list too, what's your plan B?
And so we gotta. Where's my yes? I know I have that button.
What's your plan B?
That was okay. I was like, did it always sound like that? It sounded kind of aggressive. Yeah. There you go. I like that one. I don't know who the hell was that. We gotta put a button like, don't touch this. Forget. That shit just sounded weird, like too sexual. Like, it didn't sound like the empowering one, like the second one. That one was nice. I like that second yes. I love that. So I guess like just to talk, I gotta ask the question, love. So Aria, Vegan Wine, and thank you, Vegan Wine, always supporting, always coming on the show. He's in the check-in right now.
Hey.
But he always asks the question,
Okay.
what is your favorite sandwich?
My favorite sandwich, you know what? I'm probably gonna have to go with, all right, cold sandwich and hot sandwich. Ready? My favorite hot sandwich is a pastrami with mustard and pepper jack cheese. Okay.
Ooh, okay. My last guy said a pastrami sandwich too, so I'm like, okay.
Yeah, and the regular one, I like the hot buffalo, chicken with
The deli slices, right?
yeah.
I tried that one time. That shit was fire.
With the mayo, pepper jack cheese, lettuce, tomatoes, oil, and vinegar. You got some sandwiches, vegan?
I'm dead. Vegan Wine stay asking the guests, like, what's your favorite sandwich? And that's a good sandwich. That's a good sandwich. Very good sandwich. I love the oil and vinegar, but I always like getting it on the side because I hate when I get the sandwich and then it gets soggy.
Yeah, if you're not gonna eat it right away, you gotta get it on the side,
Yo,
girl.
Once that shit turns soggy, I cannot eat that no more. I don't want nothing. Get it away from me. I don't want nothing to do with that. It's just weird. It's like once bread gets all that, that's like, oh my God. Dumpster fire. It's like, get that shit away
I feel
from
you.
me.
Yes,
Just
I feel
gross.
You. I feel you.
So yes, rest in peace, Jerry Springer.
Yes, sorry.
I hope, Jerry, you're looking at us wherever you are. You just know you left a lot of fun memories for me, and
Yes.
pretty sure fun memories for other people
Yes.
too.
Yes.
Facts. And then I don't know, love. I feel like we only have literally 2 minutes before we actually have to say goodbye. It's always like, I hate this time. I literally hate this time. But I guess if we could talk about a topic real quick. You mentioned Nikki.
Woo, period.
Okay.
Big Nikki, not the little one.
Hey.
That part.
I love Nikki because I feel like
I just want to let you know as a disclaimer, you said you love her, but no Nikki slander will be tolerated around these parts.
oh no. I mean, in the end of the day, the only thing that I feel like that I would want Nikki to be, no. It's just like, I feel like I just would want her to be, I don't know, just a little bit more kinder. That's the only thing I can say. A little bit more softer.
See, I feel like
She comes off hard sometimes.
But so
and
do
that's
I.
okay.
So
and that's
do
okay.
I. And that's why I resonate with her, because so do I.
I feel it, but it's like, who
But
hurt you?
A lot of people.
I get it.
You know, like when you got people behind the scenes calling her the N-word. You got people that's not standing with her, that know that things is not right, but they
Yeah.
won't stand with her because they're afraid.
Yeah.
And that's why she was like, I got machines and businesses that want to, hurt me.
Yeah.
I'm not worried about the next B or the next, you know what I'm saying? So I think that it's just like people don't take the time to understand who she is, because she's the one that comes off so strong and confident, and the other people act like they tucking their tails, but it's just a wolf in sheep's clothing.
Yeah.
So you think that she's the bad guy based on bad guy, Chun-Li.
Yeah.
People want to make her the bad guy because it's easy to make her the bad guy.
I mean, I don't want her to be the bad guy.
No, not
Yeah.
you. I'm just saying,
Yeah.
so you're one of those people that see that in the mirror from the people that want to make her look like the bad guy.
Yeah.
And I really feel like she supports a lot of people. I really feel like she is silly and fun and awesome. And, and she encourages her fans not to, do the drugs and do all of this and do all that. She tells us to make sure that we get a degree. She said, if you want to be my fan, impress me with a degree. Impress me with, something that you doing in life, working hard. Nicki Minaj does not like being around lazy people, and we shouldn't, because you are who you hang around.
Yeah.
So she just, she's a strong, tough woman, and she gotta be that way because people will walk over her if she isn't, because she's an empath and she's a sage and she loves and she cares.
Yeah.
So she gotta protect herself because people is not always so nice or as nice as they make themselves seem.
Oh no, 100%.
So I just feel like, maybe she can, maybe just not say anything. You know what I'm saying? Because when she says something, because that's like me. The girl don't play
stand
me.
there.
Don't
talk.
Yeah, because when we say something, people be like, oh my God, I can't believe she just said that. But you didn't hear what this person said. So I just feel like it's easy to make her the bad guy because she's so strong. Like me, girl, they be picking on me.
Yeah.
But I'm just the nicest person you could think of. But I won't take anybody's SHIT, and that's just it.
I feel you on that.
So because I called you a B, because you told me, girl, I don't like that, you ugly, you this, you that, and I said F you, B, now I'm the bad guy because I hurt your feelings. You know what I'm saying? But
I guess
you get what I'm saying?
I guess if I could ever talk to Nicki, I would straight up ask her, be like, yo, why'd you fight Cardi B? Like, why'd y'all fight? I just want to know why y'all fought. I feel like the world will never know, but I would like, because to me, I hate seeing two women fight. And what bothers me so much about that is that it's two minority women that fought. That shit hurts me so much because we should be better than that. We should be empowering each other on that. And it's both of them. I would love to sit them down, no alcohol, because I don't want shit getting tense. And I would just love to share that moment, but relive it and be like, why were y'all so against each other? Was it really towards each other, or was it towards what people were saying towards you about one another?
Right.
Because I feel like
that's definitely a big one.
But you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's what hurts me, is that it should have never got to that point. Women, especially minority women, because I am a minority, you're a minority, we should not be attacking one another.
But Nicki said that on an interview. She said, she was feeling really hurt because, Cardi B didn't come in and, pay homage. And she just was like, okay, Trina showed me love, this person showed me love, but you didn't show me love. And I feel like a lot of people's like, oh, Nicki didn't show Kim love, but yes, she did. If you go back to her interviews, if you go back to, the beginning, like from day one, she was always showing love, always, so I feel like just people, I feel like people, maybe tried to come in and, try to think that Cardi B was going to replace Nicki, like Nicki replaced Kim, but Nicki replaced Kim only because she just kept putting out more stuff. You know what I'm saying? She kept putting out more stuff, quality. She got more back end, and her raps is lit.
But this is my whole shit. It's just like, again, is it because someone is telling Cardi to do that? And
absolutely.
But you get what I'm saying? That's why I'm like, it should be something that should. I feel like that fight should have never happened.
I want what you want, because you know what, I be feeling some type of way,
and it sucks because I feel like it was something that I personally feel like other people were controlling, and it's unfortunate that they became victims of it. And in the end of the day, it's like two beautiful women, two beautiful, successful, educated, entertainer, talented women had a fight, and it's like we still don't even know what it was about. So I'm just like, if it's about paying homage, if it's not about paying homage, if it's because of this and that, it's just like, but what is it? And if we could look back, if we could take back that moment, what could we have done? What could we have done different? Could we have been a little bit kinder to one another coming from both sides? You know what I mean? It's like we will never know, but that would be something I would always want to do. I would always want to hold that interview, and then I always want to hold the interview with Beyonce and Solange and Jay-Z and what happened in that elevator.
Listen, I don't know about none of that. I'm just a big Barb, not the little one. And Nikki, I love you. Shout out to you. Like, I resonate with you. You are the queen.
Yeah.
You are one of the queens. I love you because you know God loves you. You know God is with you, and I know too. And you have been a big motivation and inspiration to my life as a queen, a woman growing up. And I appreciate you 100%. And when I get there, I'm going to be signed to you. I've been dreaming about you. And, you know, that's that. Like, she just like my comment and everything on Instagram. Like, I'm coming for you, queen. You know, and I'm not going to be the fake one that's on your side. Like, I've been rocking with you. You could check my Instagram, my Facebook since I started. I never said nothing bad. I love you. And I see you.
Yeah.
I see you.
And this is nothing bad.
I don't think so.
Bad.
I think you just want two
Just,
queens come together.
Exactly.
That's all I see. But not everybody is on that frequency. So I'm like the Barbs know, and everybody, like, I love her. If they do decide to work it out, I'ma love who she love. You know what I'm saying? Because I like some of Cardi's songs, but she don't write them, so I can sing that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's different if, you know, I'm just being honest. I like her songs, but she doesn't write them, so I feel like I could sing them and still be a Barb. If they decide to come together as, you know, that would be great for everybody, you know, but Nikki gonna still do her and be her regardless.
Yeah.
You know, that would be great. And I see that, queen. And I
just
see
want
why you
everybody
want
to
the
be friends.
positivity. Yes.
We should be empowering one another.
I
Y'all hear me
understand.
say it all the time, women empowerment.
I feel
so like
it.
I said, I just would like us to literally all be friends. Like, we should not be against each other.
I feel that,
and
queen.
one day, you know, I feel like it all come out.
They're going to be on your show.
Yo, they're gonna, I don't know why, but I see them
gonna
on
be on
my
your
show.
show.
I was just thinking, I was like, yo, they're going to have like The View, but they'll be older.
You're going to have security guards.
Yo,
You
I'm
want that whole
dead.
team.
Yo, I'm dead. But I'm here for this moment. And, you know, let's get a hand clap, Antoine. Let's get some positivity.
Yes.
So I feel like
I
with
love
that,
queen.
of course.
You got a
I
good
am not
message.
picking a side. I just want to know why we did it, and did it even need to happen? That's really
Nikki
it.
said the worst decision in your life is when you choose the wrong motherfucking side.
I'm done.
No, she did say that though.
Let's
but
go.
You feel me?
So with this, love, I would love for you to give your last minute shout outs again, where the viewers can find you, your Instagram handle and all that. And then we will say our lovely farewell.
Okay. So I just want to say thank you so much.
Of course.
For having me.
Of course.
You are a true inspiration. I love your positivity. Like, she stood her message the whole time. Like, and I love that. Thank you so much for that inspiration. You can find me on Instagram, Aria the BAWSE, ARIATHEBAWSE, on TikTok, Facebook, all of that. Just make sure you put the space if you need to. You could text me 267-217-3054. Shout out to my mom. I love you so much. My dad, I love you so much. My siblings, Mark, Savannah, Daniel, my little sister Shania, that's like my little big sister. Shout out to you, Leilani, my nephew Mosi. I love y'all, my family, and my butterflies. Thank you so much for your support. And, you know, we going up, okay?
I love that. I love that. So
and I just, if I could say, like, you know, just never give up. You know, if I could leave y'all with a message, never give up, because, you know, I was that girl that, you know, was homeless at 18, you know, paying my way back into school, you know, having a kid my junior year, like, you know, back into homelessness, domestic violence, choked out unconscious in the middle of the street, just a disclaimer. And I never thought I would be where I am right now, but I knew I didn't want to be where I was at that moment. So just always keep looking at the brighter light. Know that there is, you know, the sun at the end of any storm. And, you know, you're a part of a bigger purpose. So every day you wake up, you're chosen, get to it, and, you know, be all you could be, because the world is dependent on that.
Love that. Love that. Yes, so much positivity. And yeah, guys, everybody that's tuned in with us, thank you so much. If we have some new viewers, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel, especially if you love content like this. We keep it fresh every week. Thank you, Aria, for passing by. I hope I see you this Saturday. It will be very amazing. I know. Okay. I hope so. I hope so. And yeah, everybody that's, you know, been rocking with us, thank you so much. Shout out to Amanda. Shout out to Vegan Wine. Shout out to Nadine. Shout out to Jelly's Tainted Treats. Shout out to everybody. Yeah. Shout out to everybody that's doing something. And if you haven't done nothing yet and thinking about it, shout out to you too. And I hope everybody has a blessed day. I hope everybody's Mercury retrograde doesn't go as harsh. And I hope they learn a positive lesson. And with that being said, I'm out of here. It's your girl, Mina Mendoza, little girl, big personality, queen of spice. Antoine, we out. Bye.